Hi, this is Brad Constantine, and this is a podcast recording of the Old Testament. Although this is not an official recording of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, every effort's been made to be as doctrinally accurate as possible. I'll be using for the text the Joseph Smith translation of the Old Testament, along with many commentaries from general authorities of the Church, BYU professors, Bible scholars, and others. This format will be very detailed, and so if you want a deep analysis of the Old Testament, you come to the right place. Thanks for your attendance. Welcome back. This will be for Jeremiah chapter 21. King Zedekiah sent Pashur to inquire of the Lord through Jeremiah concerning Jerusalem. Jeremiah's response had three parts. One, the answer to the king's hope that the Lord would intervene to save Jerusalem from the Chaldeans was clear. There was no hope. Two, counsel on how the people in the royal family could preserve their lives by surrendering to the Chaldeans rather than fighting them. And three, a prophecy concerning the house of David, to which Jeremiah gave an alternative. If the king and his people would turn back to righteousness, the throne of David would be preserved. But if not, it would become a desolation. Gilead symbolized the richest soil Israel knew, and Lebanon the highest mountain and the finest trees. The Lord sent his destroyers, and the finest lands were desolated. The reason is given in verse 9. That's out of the Institute Manual. All right, verse 1. The word which came unto Jeremiah from the Lord, when King Zedekiah sent unto him Pashur the son of Melchiah, and Zephaniah the son of Maaseiah, the priest, saying, Inquire, I pray thee, of the Lord for us, for Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon maketh war against us, if so be that the Lord will deal with us according to all his wondrous works, that he may go up from us. Then said Jeremiah unto them, Thus shall ye say to Zedekiah, Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, Behold, I will turn back the weapons of war that are in your hands, wherewith ye fight against the king of Babylon, and against the Chaldeans which besiege you without or outside the walls, and I will assemble them into the midst of this city. And I myself will fight against you with an outstretched hand and with a strong arm, even in anger and in fury and in great wrath. In other words, the Lord's going to fight against Israel. And I will smite the inhabitants of this city, both man and beast. They shall die of a great pestilence. And afterwards, saith the Lord, I will deliver Zedekiah king of Judah and his servants and the people, and such as are left in this city, from the pestilence and from the sword and from the famine, into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon, and into the hand of their enemies, and into the hand of those that seek their life. And he shall smite them with the edge of the sword, and he shall not spare them, neither have pity nor have mercy. King Zedekiah will watch his sons die, then his own eyes will be taken out. Only his son Mulek will escape. Remember, Mulek leaves a few years after Lehi and his family leave, and they become the Mulekites in the New World, in the Book of Mormon. Verse 8, And unto this people thou shalt say, Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I set before you the way of life and the way of death. He that abideth in this city shall die by the sword, and by the famine, and by the pestilence. But he that goeth out, and falleth, or surrenders to the Chaldeans that besiege you, he shall live, and his life shall be but unto him for a prey. So here the command was to get out of the city of Jerusalem, but by now it's too late, because they're already surrounded. So those that got out earlier, i.e. Lehi and his family, were able to be spared. For I have set my face against this city for evil and not for good, saith the Lord. It shall be given into the hand of the king of Babylon, and he shall burn it with fire. And touching the house of the king of Judah, say, Hear ye the word of the Lord. O house of David, thus saith the Lord, Execute judgment in the morning, and deliver him that is spoiled out of the hand of the oppressor, lest my fury go out like fire, and burn that none can quench it, because of the evil of your doings. Behold, I am against thee, O inhabitant of the valley and rock of the plain, saith the Lord, which say, Who shall come down against us, or who shall enter into our habitations? But I will punish you according to the fruit of your doings, saith the Lord, and I will kindle a fire in the forest thereof, and it shall devour all things round about it. So that's the destruction of Jerusalem that's imminent, and that's what Jeremiah gets thrown into prison about. Anyway, that's the end of the chapter, and we'll see you next time. Bye.